Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and we are playing Monster X Mediator once again. Currently, you're on your way to a suspicious location, sent to you in a suspicious email that you got because you accepted a suspicious job offer online. If you don't remember this, we've already played this once, the first part of the demo, which was with Room 1, and a certain red-colored Monster Man fire axe wielding psychopath who was also our biggest fan. This time we're gonna move on to the next room, the purple room. Okay, let's get right into it. Long story short, you've been desperate for money, especially fast money. You don't even know what your job is yet, just where you have to go, but you do know that it's supposed to be simple and does not require any particular skills or talent, so perfect for somebody like you. And yes, this is all extremely shady, but your desperation outweighs your common sense at this point. You need money, and the job offered a lot of it. And aside from that, half the money you already got in cash by randomly finding it in a suitcase inside your bedroom one day. So the promise of doubling that money and the alarming fact your mysterious client easily broke into your house are big motivators to actually go through with this odd job. Whoever your client is, they know where you live. Once you arrive, you notice that the job is at a run-down looking hotel in the middle of nowhere. Very reassuring. There's also no signal on your phone. Even more reassuring. In front of the hotel, you find a box with your name on it. You open it and find a walkie-talkie and a small tablet. You also find the second half of the money. Oh my god, I could repay all my debt with this. Take the money and count it. It feels so incredibly good to have this much cash in your hands. Bzz. Hello, dear business partner. You have accepted the full sum of the money, and are now obligated to carry out the job you have accepted. Oh, hello? What's the job? Looks like you'll be communicating through this walkie-talkie throughout your job. How weird. Your first task is to enter the hotel. Oh, wait. Run away with the money? Oh, you guys didn't see these. Oh, you guys don't see these. Haha, wrecked, dude, wrecked. Okay, so we're gonna skip ahead. No. We're gonna go that. Okay, let's run away with the money. Get cold feet and turn around. You're rich now, and you don't want to risk being unable to spend it by dying during a shady job. Dearest business partner, please turn around and enter the hotel. Otherwise, you will have to get eliminated by being in breach of contract. Eliminated? You suddenly see a red dot on your body that moves up to your forehead. Are you gonna get shot? Go back and enter the rundown, shady-looking hotel in the middle of nowhere? Nah, that's just a laser pointer. Continue running away. No way they actually have a gun. It's probably a laser pointer or something to trick you. You can't fool me! Bzz. Business partner number 835 is in breach of contract for refusing to complete a task assigned to them. Business partner number 835 will be executed. Oh. A solitary crack echoes through the air as the bullet buries itself through your skull from a clean headshot. Your death is fast and painless. You die thinking you're rich and will live a debt-free, fulfilling life. Worth it. Headshot ending. Get rich and die trying. Well, chat, that was Monster X Mediator, new update. Okay, let's enter. You enter the rundown, shady-looking hotel in the middle of nowhere. As soon as you enter, the door behind you locks itself. Shut. Hey! You find yourself standing in a corridor with 5 doors. 2 on each side and a big fancy-looking entrance at the far end. Probably leads to the rest of the hotel. Bzz. Thank you for completing your first task. You've already survived longer than 3/4 of our business partners before you. 3/4? Your chances of survival do not look good for this job. What have you gotten yourself into? Welcome to our hotel. Before you proceed, allow me to warn you regarding the special conditions of your next tasks. You will not be working with humans, but with monsters. Therefore, caution is advised. Is this a joke? The large door at the end is locked. You will not be able to enter it as long as you are not a guest at this hotel. The 4 rooms in this corridor are currently occupied by guests and are accessible to you. However, we need them vacant for reasons we will not disclose. The reasons are unimportant to you, and you are not needed to complete your tasks. You'll be acting as a mediator and persuade the monsters to leave their rooms, which they currently refuse to do so. Pause. Are they actually monsters? What does that even mean? Are we talking like figuratively or like actually monsters? Upon successfully convincing a monster to vacate their room, you will gain access to their information sheet on the tablet provided to you. But wouldn't it be more helpful to have their information sheet before I try and persuade them? Especially if they're actual monsters? Correct. However, the entertainment value increases in correlation with the difficulty and challenges encountered during your job. What? Who's getting entertained by me struggling to get monsters out of their hotel rooms? Don't you want me to finish the job as fast as possible? Come on, give me their information, please. Bzz. No. Best of luck with the completion of your task. Goodbye. Bzz. Wait! Hello? Hey! No more answers from the walkie-talkie. You're on your own now. So there's supposed to be monsters in these hotel rooms. You still don't know what exactly the walkie-talkie meant by monsters. Front door's barricaded. The windows are too. And the big door at the end is locked too. It won't budge. And even if you did try and run away, who knows what they'll do to you? They know who you are, where you live, and you don't seem to be their first business partner either. And they seem to be watching your every move. From where? You don't know. Guess I'll just try and finish this fast. Preferably not die in the process. Which hotel room should you check out first? Oh wait, I should change my stream title, so give me a second. There we go. New title. Okay, so I believe the new one is the purple room. So let's go right up to the purple room, because it's purple. The update was purple. So I didn't read anything. I just downloaded it. This door looks a bit dirty. There's also a faint, unpleasant smell coming from it. Enter purple room 04. Enter. You enter room 004. Ugh, bed rotter, dude. Ultimate bed rottering. As soon as you enter, the door behind you locks. Actually, let me just turn up the sound a little bit. Oh no, it is high. Achoo! Excuse me. Oh my gosh, chat. Sorry about that. Hey! Looks like you won't get to leave until you vacate the room. As you look around, you're immediately met with an unpleasant smell. It definitely fits the messy and cluttered look of the place. Whoever is living here is clear that cleaning is not their strong suit. But as you step further inside, you notice a surprisingly nice aroma. An aroma that doesn't seem to fit the dirty surroundings. When you turn to look at where the aroma is coming from, you see smoke? And there's pieces of armor and clothing swirling around it. What the hell is that? Hello? The smoke starts to shift and take on shape, startling you and making you jump back. Hey, yo? Dude, he looks cool as fuck. Wait, is that a whisk? Does he have a whisk? It takes you a moment to figure out what you're supposed to be looking at. Are you a knight? With a biker helmet? He turns to you unimpressed and gives you a short nod, as though it should be glaringly obvious he's a knight. He's got a whisk. You doubt a knight is supposed to be wearing a motorcycle helmet, though. And is his cape a carpet? Okay. Is he unable to talk? Maybe he just doesn't want to talk to someone he so clearly seems to be looking down on. Oh no. Idiot says what? Idiot says what? An idiot says what? Oh man, I think we lost. I think we lost. I think we lost. No! Okay. Idiot says what? Damn. Idiot says what? An idiot says what? A violent blow to your head sends you crashing to the side with force. Damn. Maybe I was the idiot all along, chat. Crack, slam, smash, whack, wham. Ah! Ouch. He's beating me to death with the back of his gun. You find yourself being relentlessly beaten and bludgeoned to death, your agonizing screams drowned out by the merciless assault. Before you take your last breath, You hear nothing but an exasperated sigh of annoyance. Bad ending. Pest control. My bad, chat. Sorry, sir. I won't do that again, I swear. Okay, bow respectfully. You're in the presence of a knight, so obviously you need to act accordingly. Or at least that's what you assume he's expecting you to do. Where did he pull out the gun? He pulled the gun right out of his ass. His cheeks! You offer a respectful bow, a gesture of acknowledgement of the knight's noble presence and status. He just scoffs. Seems to find your gesture of respect barely adequate in his presence, but still adequate. Seemingly content with the fact you don't try and interact with him further, he ignores you and busies himself with polishing a part of his armor. Phew! At least he didn't attack you. You wonder how many humans he's encountered by now. The walkie-talkie voice indicated that there's been quite a lot of people before you sent to this hospital. Should have kneeled. I'll never get on my knees for another man. Not wanting to think too much about the fact that all most likely died horribly and that you might be next, you focus on getting your job done. For now, you'll leave the knight alone. Maybe a more indirect approach will be better to engage with him. Begin tidying up the scattered items around, quietly going about the task while maintaining a respectful distance from him. Although you also keep your distance from the rotting food that's too disgusting for you to touch right now. The knight eyes you curiously, but doesn't comment or do anything. Once he's done polishing his armor, he leaves to another room, not caring about watching you anymore. Does that mean he sees you as harmless? It might be to your advantage right now. What now? Suddenly, something catches your attention. Huh? You could have sworn you saw something move. Towards the corner of the room is a bed. Why is it here? Now that you think about it, a lot of the furniture is misplaced. Wait, but beds belong in the corners of rooms. It's weird when you don't have your bed against a corner. It only works if you have a partner. You stare at the bed. The bed, it just moved. Your heart is beating fast in your chest. Why would a bed move around? Cautiously, you get a bit closer. And then the bed moves again. Towards you. Ah! Cease your screaming, lowly vermin. Ah! Sorry, you startled me. He can talk? Such irritating noises from a vermin like you. I shall slay you for daring to be annoying after I so graciously gave you the benefit of the doubt and kept you alive. No, please! I'm sorry for screaming, Mr. Nightman. I swear the bed was moving around. Sir Knight to you, vermin. Sorry, Sir Knight. The bed? Moving around, you say? Yes, I really did see it move. Sir Knight scoffs. Takes a step towards the bed when suddenly... Screech! Ratoncito? Ratoncito? Excuse me? A giant mutant rat jumps out from under the bed. At this point, you're gonna die from a heart attack. In a split second, Sir Knight moves to slash at the mutant rat with... nothing. Huh? Ha! Oh, how deeply I yearn to hold my trusted sword again. To wield it and strike down. Screech! The mutant rat bites into the knight's arms. Heretic rat sent by a heretic. I shall slay you. What? You watch Sir Knight kill the mutant rat. With a gun? Bonk. He doesn't shoot it though, but bludgeons it to death instead. He doesn't know how to use it. Ha! Heretic animal. You have a gun? It is only a temporary substitute until I may wield my sword again. Scree? It's not dead? Sir Knight moves away from the rat, looking disgusted. No, it is just dissolving. Sadly, these vile creatures cannot simply be killed. It will return to its heretic creator from room 003. Okay, goodbye. Once the rat dissolves into thin air, a note is left on the floor and something else. You can't make out what it is. A note! I do not care what this heretic has to say. False promises by the tongue of the devil. I shall slay you one day. At the hands of my sword, you will return to where you belong. The pits of hell. Something tells you Sir Knight and the guest from room 003 are not on good terms. You're nosy, so you take the note, since Sir Knight doesn't seem to care about it. The note has horrendous handwriting, but you barely managed to decipher it. I have sent you a present, a celebration for our friendship. 'Tis time I've made sure my ratoncitos aren't violent and won't attack you on sight. Sorry about that the other times, haha. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the gift I left you. Also, if you accidentally kill it again, that's fine. Accidents happen, haha. You look at where the rat dissolved and the gift should be. It's clear Ratoncito ripped it to pieces. It's unrecognizable now. That didn't work out at all for guest 003. Pfft. Sir Knight stares you down. You just stand there awkwardly, not really knowing what to do now. Okay. Let's keep saving. So like, how's it going? How's it going? Crazy day, huh? He scoffs. I've changed my mind. Huh? About what? I have decided to kill you after all. Slaying that heretic's vile creation has already been irritating enough. I do not need a puny human babbling in my ear, too. No, wait! I won't do any more small talk, I promise! Crack, slam, smash, whack, wham! Ugh. Chatty just murdered me viciously. Bludgeoned to death, your agonizing screams. Before you take your last breath, you catch a faint sound of cruel and mocking laughter. Bad ending. Pest control. Shit. Okay, stare back. You stare back at him. And so does he. Is this a stare down? If so, you won't back down. Stare down continues. You both stare at each other. Your gaze is locked. The tension seems to be slowly increasing as the seconds pass by, without either of you breaking eye contact. Or at least you assume Sir Knight didn't break eye contact yet. It's not like you can see where he's looking under that helmet of his. But you do see some smoke coming out from under it. Wait, what the hell? You suddenly trip as the smoke grabs your ankle and yanks you to the side, forcing you to break eye contact. I win. Hey, that's cheating! He chuckles. So very unsurprising that a lowly vermin such as yourself proved to be a bad loser. What the hell, man? Nah. Verbally assault him. A noble and awesome knight as yourself can't even win a stare down without cheating? That's lame as hell. Sir Knight stiffens up. He didn't expect you to actually get snippy. Watch your tongue, lowly vermin. I'm not a vermin, and you're not a knight. Look at your so-called armor. It consists of a biker helmet and a cape. Could count as a knight's costume for a blind children's birthday party at best. My armor's perfect as it is, and a cretin such as yourself could never admire it for the perfection it truly is. Yeah, well, I bet I can make a better one. Ha! You're nothing but an inferior insect, a mere mortal. My armor is superior to anything you could create with your incapable human hands. Your audacity is so great it almost amuses me. I shall give you the chance to prove me wrong, lowly vermin. Go make the superior armor you talk about, and feel free to use whatever you find in this room. Whatever I find here, but your room is just full of junk. I myself have used nothing but the junk from this very room to make my perfect armor. So I am sure it will be no problem for you to do the same. Average LARPer. This is the guy who goes to the D&D group meetings, and he always gets upset when someone tries bending the rules. Damn it, he's right in that regard. It's now, it's not, but it's on time. It's on now. Time to make the best, most perfect, and superior armor ever. Prove this wannabe knight wrong once and for all. Okay, well, chat, we have a choice. We can either build the ugliest armor known to man, or build the best, most perfect, and superior armor ever. I think I'm gonna do the second option. We'll come back to that. With a good eye and expert skills you got from somewhere, you managed to scavenge enough parts and build the best, most perfect, and superior armor ever. I mean, we have to beat his ass, right? At least... Knight shook. Oh. Why is it a little girl? What is this stock image, bro? After putting on the armor, you feel extremely proud of yourself. You give Sir Knight a smug look when you watch him be unable to hide his amazement as he sees your armor. Not bad, huh? I guess the game, I guess the why is it a girl? I guess the author didn't get around to, drawing that one yet. Ha! Why, thank you, lowly vermin, for building me an armor at my command. I didn't build this for you. I built it to prove you wrong, asshole. False. There's no way anyone is able to build an armor superior to mine, unless they are driven by the motivation to impress and aid me as a knight. Even when he clearly loses he stays arrogant. Can't say you're surprised, though, but it doesn't make it any less annoying. Since your armor is already so super cool and perfect like you said, you could just keep wearing that with your dumb carpet cape and biker helmet. You're not getting mine. You do not get to take back something you have so graciously offered me, lowly vermin. I never offered it to you in the first place. A violent blow to your head sends you crashing to the side with force. You have my thanks, lowly vermin. I shall graciously accept this gift of yours. Crack pow! Ugh! As you find yourself falling unconscious from his blows, you can feel your armor being stripped away piece by piece. Make sure not to break the armor in the process of beating you to death, which just makes your death even more slow and painful. Can't believe you're getting robbed and murdered because of an armor you made to prove a knight wrong. What a way to die. Bad ending. Nice loot, buddy. Omega lol. Get looted, idiot. You're just another Skyrim NPC naked on the floor. Okay, let's build the ugliest armor known to man. You build the ugliest armor known to man. But because you are a bit delusional and don't know a thing about building an armor, you assume that it's actually pretty good. After putting on the armor, you feel extremely proud of yourself. You give Sir Knight a smug look. Not bad, huh? Ha! Ha 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 ha! Why are you laughing? My armor's perfect! Indeed. Let me get a good look at this beauty you have created. He can barely contain his laughter as he circles you and looks you up and down. It looks like a pile of garbage thrown together. It is hideous and a disgrace to the entire concept of armor. You gasp, clearly offended. A pile of garbage? Well, then it perfectly fits into your garbage place looking room. You're welcome. Huh, correct. Ugh. But that does not change reality. The armor you made is still horrible. It does not compare at all to mine. You groan in frustration. This stupid night monster is really getting on your nerves. Who even cares how ugly it looks? What matters is how good it works. You attempt to attack the knight with the armor on and trip immediately, landing flat on your face. You're unable to get back up. Ah! You squirm around on the floor looking stupid and embarrassed. Average chatter. Average Twitch chatter. Huh, just as I said. It is terrible in both looks and function. You look so pathetic, just like an insect. On the other hand, my armor works perfectly, as it excels in both looks and function. I could bake a cake right now, or ride a motorcycle. You feel defeated. Considering your current position, you can't really argue against him at that point. Ugh, fine. Your armor's better. It's not like I have to be good at armor making anyways. I'm here as a mediator, god damn it. You squirm around, helplessly, earning another mocking laugh from Sir Knight. To your surprise, though, he grabs you by the hem of your shirt, lifts you up to stand on your feet again. Of course. Another puny human wanting to convince me of leaving this hotel room. So what would your attempt look like? Talk about our feelings, about our struggles, or our goals in life? You finally manage to get out of the ugliest armor known to man and grumble in annoyance at his mocking tone. Well, my goal is to just get this job over with and leave this stupid hotel. Oh, you unintelligent, puny human. You will not succeed. Yes, I will. You would be the first human to do so. Your chances of succeeding look awfully tiny, to say the least. Almost as tiny as the value an inferior insect such as yourself has. You're so mean for no reason. He chuckles. It seems you are not aware of how awful your circumstances really are, puny human. You are lucky to have been mildly entertaining to me up until now. which is the very reason I have not crushed you yet. It takes a step closer to you, as if to attack you. No, wait, don't kill me! I shall spare you, for now, but only because I have found a temporary use for you. You breathe a sigh of relief. Keep forgetting you're dealing with actual dangerous monsters here. You shall aid me in the kitchen. In the kitchen? What are you, a maid? Alternatively, you could also serve as my new punching bag I use for stress relief. Perhaps you might even survive for a few weeks if I am feeling a bit gracious. You vigorously shake your head. No, I'm good. No, thank you. I'll help in the kitchen. Huh. Very well, then. You will assist in baking palmers. Baking palmiers? Palmers? That sounds more pleasant than what you thought he'd order you to do. You find yourself looking forward to a simple baking session. Might help you relax a bit given your circumstances. Alright, so what do we... Silence. Ugh, sorry. This is no cause for celebration. Do you perceive this to be a frivolous matter? A task where you can afford to ease your focus? Yes, you were thinking exactly that. Baking is indeed a serious matter. It should be approached with the respect and determination it deserves. Anything less from you and I shall crush you like an insect. Understood, puny human. Yes, Sir Knight. Sorry, Sir Knight. Very well. Now, follow me. You sigh, bracing yourself for a very serious baking session that is unironically a matter of life and death. He's a serious batter. Baking is a serious matter. It's true. It's a science. You repeat this in your head as you follow Sir Knight to the kitchen. Progress! Okay. Now, let us commence. Once you put my meat in your mouth, you're gonna want to swallow. Hey, yo! Mr. Knight? Mr. Knight? You... What? Oh, hey, yo! I mean, when are you gonna put it in my mouth, bro? Need me one of those aprons. Alright. With the noble art of baking. Sir Knight is in an apron. You're speechless. Why is his apron so short, too? He scoffs. Straighten up, puny human. He's got the whisk. You snap out of it and straighten your back immediately, ready to fight for your life. Assist Sir Knight in baking palmers. Yes, sir. Excuse me? I mean, yes, Sir Knight! Huh. He throws a second apron at you. What's mine say? Arm yourself, squire. For the noble arts of baking, you need to be properly prepared. Squire? Bzz. A squire is a young assistant or attendant to a knight, typically in training for knighthood, responsible for assisting and supporting their knight in various tasks, such as caring for weapons, armor, and horses. Hey, you're talking to me again. I have questions. Bzz. Goodbye. Inspirational quote apron. Honestly, I gotta get me one of these aprons. No, wait! Hello? No answer. You groan in annoyance. No distractions. Would you rather serve as a corpse than as my squire? Squire is perfectly fine, Sir Knight. You can't believe this is happening right now. You put on the apron and get ready to assist him in the noble art of baking, and to try not to die. Sir Knight starts getting out ingredients and tools. Now, commence with the first step in baking palmers, my squire. What is a palmier? Palmier or palmer? So, like, what is the first step? I expect my squire to know that. Oh, shit. Baking just got serious. Preheat the oven. It's always preheat the oven, brother. You anxiously turn to preheat the oven. Once you see Sir Knight nodding in approval, you let out a sigh of relief. He proceeds to line a baking sheet he took out from the oven with parchment paper. Then he starts combining granulated sugar, cinnamon, and salt in a bowl. You watch him curiously as he works. He does everything with such practiced ease. Do not uselessly stand idle, my squire. Continue assisting me as I mix the ingredients and proceed with the next step. which as my squire you surely know well. Of course, Sir Knight. Get the puff pastry? Sir Knight nods, although he almost seems disappointed you chose correctly again. Concerning. What do you mean? I picked it right? Good, 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 good. Fake it till you make it. He sprinkles 2 tablespoons of the mixture from the bowl onto a clean surface. As you watch him, you think about how he'd be a great stay-at-home husband. Hell yeah, he would. Although with the cleaning, he does seem to be good at it given how polished his armor always is. But he surely doesn't care about a clean room. Squire. Yes? I do not want to keep reminding you about proceeding with the next step. Guess correctly or die. You know the drill by now. Eat the pastry sheet. Eat the puff pastry. Put one of the puff pastry sheets on top. You know what? We're gonna eat it. Wrong. Ah! It is truly upsetting that I must kill my squire for failing to meet my required standard. He chuckles. You don't seem upset at all. You chose the path of the squire, so you shall die for failing to uphold the expectations that come with it. I didn't choose, though. You forced me. You were lucky I even entertained your presence for this long. Although I must admit, you have proven to be quite entertaining for a puny human. And I can keep being entertaining, I swear. Correct. Slaying you shall prove even more entertaining. Crack, slam, smash, whack, wham. Damn. Find yourself being relentlessly beaten and bludgeoned to death. Okay. Bad ending. Pest control. Chad, I think he murdered us again. Put one of the puff pastry sheets on top. Wrong. Wait, what? Ah! It is truly upsetting that I must kill my... Ah. Wait a second. You chose correctly. He wants to kill you so bad. Sir Knight sprinkles more. He just keeps going along like... What? Excuse me, Sir Knight. You can't just threaten to murder me and then be like, oh, never mind. Not yet. Yo, have a good one. Peace. Sir Knight sprinkles more of the sugar mixture on top of the pastry and uses the pin roller to press it in. You just stand there, nervously waiting for him to give you another order. But for now, he seems lost in the baking process. He's lost in the sauce, chat. He rolls the sides towards the center so they meet in the middle and cuts slices of around 1 centimeter. As he places them onto the baking sheet, pushes them into the oven, you feel like you can finally relax a little bit. Sir Knight looks at you as if he forgot you were there. Huh. Now, what is our next course of action, Squire? Oh no, another step? But isn't the baking part over now? It's not much you could think of that's left to do. Wait. The kitchen looks clean, so we clean up. Wrong. Ah! Until the baking process is complete, our focus shall remain solely on the art of baking, leaving no room for distractions, not even cleaning. Once the final crumb is baked to perfection, only then shall we focus on tidying up. Of course, Sir Knight. Well, he didn't kill you at least. Is he finally showing some leniency towards you? So we just wait until the Palmers are finished baking? He takes off his apron and turns to look at the oven. Correct. We shall exercise patience and wait. There's an awkward silence. Or at least it's awkward for you. Sir Knight seems completely unbothered and doesn't make any attempt at talking to you. Now that the immediate danger of him murdering you is eased up a bit, you can finally get back to focusing on your job. But a direct approach isn't going to work. He seems steadfast in staying here, all because of that master of his. Maybe trying to find out more about their relationship will help you with convincing him to leave. You're gonna have to probe a bit first. Time to finally start playing Mediator. Up until now, you've been more a bully victim and a lackey than a mediator anyways. Okay, here we go. You'd make a great house husband. Yeah, that one. You'd make a great house husband. Oh, what? You know, a husband that stays home and stuff. Cooking, cleaning. Well, maybe not cleaning. He seems to suck at that. Nonsense. My master requires me not as a caretaker of the household, but as a loyal knight by their side. Would you do if your master asked you to? Fall silent for a moment, seemingly lost in thought. Ow! Who bonked me? Why you do that? Why would my master require their knight to serve as a mere house husband? An absurd question to ponder, my dim-witted squire. He's avoiding the question. You get nosy. And if you'd only be their husband, without the stay-at-home stuff, I mean... Huh? Wait a second. You might be getting into risky territory, but you genuinely wonder what the knight's relationship to his master is. Well, you're still your master's knight, but also their husband. Can a knight even marry? Sir Knight scoffs bitterly. My master deserves a romantic companion of an elevated status, far beyond that of a mere knight like myself. A knight's duty is to protect and serve, not to engage in romantic entanglements. But a knight has so many qualities you'd want in a partner, right? Loyalty, devotion, protectiveness. In a true partnership, equality reigns supreme, where both parties demonstrate loyalty and devotion to one another, fostering mutual respect. A true and noble knight such as myself would demonstrate all of these virtues without any expectations from my master, for I am not driven by personal desires, but by the solemn duty to serve, no matter what. Sounds a bit unfair. Excuse me? I mean, in my personal, unimportant, and stupid opinion, of course. A knight is not equal to their master. Thus, a knight is not entitled to entertain thoughts of equal standing or partnership, let alone marriage. My master deserves a partner who stands on equal footing with them. I see. Decide not to pry any further, since this seems to be a touchy subject. Okay. What are you? Are you, human? Huh. Are you attempting to insult me, my squire? Oh, wait. No, sorry, I just wanted to ask. What exactly are you? Puny, unintelligent human. I am, of course, a knight. Does he even know what he is? Of course, but... I do not need knowledge of what I am. It is my purpose that guides me. Thus, knowing my purpose is sufficient. So he really doesn't know what he is. Weird. Do any of the monsters here know? Doesn't look like it. I like how we're talking like we know about the other monster. We only know about the red guy. And he was human passing, by all means. Do you know how you got here? I do not, but I'm certain of my duty to remain steadfast in this place until my master returns to me. Until then, I shall not leave this room. Sorry. Tired. Sleepy. Eepy. Great. Although you're glad he's at least willing to have a proper conversation with you now compared to before. Okay, so what about your sword? You have a gun as a substitute for your sword. Where's your sword right now? Upon my master's return, I shall be granted permission to wield it again. Oh, why is that? Because I have pledged my sword to them. I shall not wield my sword without being under my master's command. Sir Knight keeps mentioning that master of his. Are they human? Or a monster like him? Hey, yo! Thanks for another gifted sub from the anonymous gifter. Yo, that's crazy. And it was to Barrel Burner, who's gone.
Anonymous Sugar Daddy?
Anonymous Sugar Daddy Pog. Are they even alive? Where's your master right now? Do you know? I do not need to know. My master shall return when my master deems it fit. Oh, he got really defensive. Master went out to go buy some cigarettes, chat. Went out to go buy the milk, if you know what I'm saying. You wonder how long he's been waiting already. What happens if his master never returns? Is he just gonna wait forever? Can he even do that? Can you, like, well, die? No. Because I cannot die twice. You died once already? Correct. I have died long ago on the battlefield, yet not even death could extinguish my flame, for I do not need a corporal body to continue my endless servitude to my master. Wow, that's really amazing. Ha! It is the bare minimum for a true and noble knight such as myself. Despite his humble words, you can tell how boosted his ego is right now. Are the polymers done? Are the polymers done? It smells so nice. No, but 12 minutes have passed. It is time to flip them over. Takes out the polymers. The Pamiers. Pamiers? Is it Pamiers? I thought it was an L there. Flips them over before placing them back into the oven. The aroma is already delicious. You feel your mouth water. Ha! Patience, my squire. Oh, sorry. Catch yourself drooling and feel embarrassed. Continue waiting. This is torture. Smells so good. You want to eat them now. Now. Right now. How long still? 5 minutes. 5 minutes? 300 agonizing seconds? Your mouth starts watering again. And now? 4 minutes. Ugh, only 1 minute passed. Come on, distract yourself to make the 4 minutes pass faster. Like how you need to stop whining over having to wait for 4 more minutes. Your bigger problems, like getting this bully of a knight to vacate his room. Which admittedly seems almost impossible right now. You have no idea how you're supposed to convince him to leave without his master, who might be dead for all you know. Palmers. The smell, so delicious, must wait. I don't know what these are. Palmiers? Palmiers or Palmers, but either way, I've never heard of them. Period. Puff pastry sounds amazing, though. Of course, Sir Knight would find your suffering funny. But you can't help it. You've never smelled anything this delicious before. Is it normal for food to smell this good? It's not. There's no way. You must have done something with the Palmers, although you didn't notice anything out of the ordinary while watching him bake. But even if he had some weird baking powers, what weird and frankly useless powers to have as a knight. Especially since he doesn't seem to eat his food in the first place. Can't seem to smell either. How weird. If only you knew... If only you could see what's under his helmet. You're really curious now. You try to steal a glance at him, trying to peek under his helmet as best as you can from your position. Squire. Ah, sorry, I didn't see anything. Oh no. The Palmers, they are finished. Retrieve them from the oven. Finally! You quickly open the oven and take out the Palmers, but you're so distracted by the delicious smell that you forgot to wear gloves? Ouch! Hot! Wait, hydrate up. YouTube, we've been playing for a while. You know, we've been on stream for a while. Get your water bottles, get your sippy cups, get your babas, and start sucking. And get hydrated. With graceful speed and agility, Sir Knight catches all the Palmers before they hit the ground and arranges them on a platter in a matter of seconds. Wait, what? Huh. Is he Spider-Man? Oh, it's these things? Oh, I know what these are. They're like hard cookies that look like puff pastries. Incompetent, as expected, but I shall overlook it this once, for humans are inherently incapable by nature. I've seen those, but I've never seen them freshly baked. You're too captivated by the aroma and appearance of the freshly baked Palmers that you forget to be offended by his words. Palmers. Palmers? Palmers? Really? Really? It's Palmers? Damn. Can I? No. What? Did he just say you're not allowed to eat these beautiful, perfectly, freshly baked Palmers after you've been waiting and smelling them for what feels like an eternity? But I helped you bake them, like you asked me to. Ha! Do you truly demand a reward for merely fulfilling the bare minimum as my squire? Please, just one Palmer, sir. Knight. Why do you, a puny human, believe you are deserving of one of my delicious Palmers, my squire? Whatever. It's just Palmers. Who cares if you can't eat any, right? It's worse. Like getting brutally murdered by Sir Knight, right? Right? It's not worth. Eat a cookie. Please, just one Palmer, Sir Knight. Please, please, please. He chuckles amused. One Palmer for you. Yes. You start getting hopeful. Let me ponder. You stare at him, brimming with anticipation. Ring, ring. Ah, him again. The hotel room phone is ringing. Huh? Who is it? The irritating numbskull from room 1. Sir Knight begrudgingly picks up the phone after it continues ringing endlessly. Heavy breathing can be heard from the other line. I smell Palmers. The man on the other end of the line screams into the phone like a maniac. can hear every word standing beside Sir Knight. You finally baked palm ears again. Did you bake them for me? Because I kept asking and calling and asking and calling and asking and calling you. It was because of me, wasn't it? No. I want palm ears. I need palm ears. I need them right now. Sorry for yelling. I'm just... That smell drives me fucking crazy. You hear something shatter and crash to the phone, accompanied by maniacal laughter and wheezing. Sounds like he's wreaking havoc on the other side. Okay, I'll calm down now. Are you finished? Yes. I will throw them into the vent as always. Now stop calling me. Yes. Palm ears, let's go. Your palm ears are so fucking good. I've never eaten anything this good. It's worth taking all the shits in the world, I swear. Do you know how good... Sir Knight hangs up. Cold-hearted. I like it, but sweet-hearted. He's a soft boy on a hard out shell of motorcycle gear and armor. He puts some of the palm ears in a small box and gives it to you. Take this and toss it into the vent over there. It will reach that fool's room, and he can cease his irritating disturbances. Yes, Sir Knight. Good. He then turns his attention to his armor, cleaning some of the baking residue off of it. The palm ears in your hand, they smell so delicious. You must resist. And know that if you start eating one, you're gonna down them all. Sir Knight might just kill you over that. These palm ears are not worth dying over. Or are they? You know what? I think they're worth it to eat. You can't resist anymore. Your weak-minded and puny human brain is not strong enough against the call of the palm ears. In a matter of minutes, you down all the palm ears at once like a lunatic. This is heaven. Pure bliss encapsulated in every bite. Never before have you tasted something so divine, yet exquisitely delicious. But you can immediately tell that this is about more than just taste. Excuse me? What? What is that? You have a vision. I glance into somebody's past. Somebody you feel strangely connected to. You see a knight. Is that Sir Knight? He doesn't look like the Sir Knight you know at all. But somehow you just know it's him. You're in a fancy looking bedroom. It looks like it belongs to some noble. There's even a huge sigil on the wall with a snake on it.
There's medical equipment next to you. Self-voicing disabled.
Please, never do that again. Self-voicing. Get out of here. There's medical equipment next to you as you're lying in a big, soft bed. Are you sick or hurt? You don't feel any pain at the moment, though. But what you do feel is a sense of joy and comfort. It's because you're eating palm ears, the one that Sir Knight made for you. It's been so long since you've been able to enjoy them. You insist on sharing them with him, but he always refuses, says he's not worthy to share a meal with you, and will never disrespect you by doing so. You understand, but deep down you wish things were different. You wonder if Sir Knight wishes for that too. Why are you seeing this? And feeling this too? You don't even know this person, but you're always connected to them. You could feel it in your blood. Squire. What? Yes? Where are the palm ears? The box Sir Knight gave you was empty, because all the palm ears are in your stomach. Uh-oh. Oh, you pathetic little worm. Please don't beat me to death with a whisk. No, wait, I didn't have a choice. I just had to eat them, I swear. Nonsense. I'm aware that restraining oneself can be very challenging when it comes to my culinary creations. They are flawless after all. But that does not excuse your disregard for my orders, my squire. You don't understand. I was forced to eat them by something or someone. I don't know. They were calling to me and couldn't help it. It was so weird. Ha! Calling you. By name. He chuckles, clearly making fun of you because of how crazy and stupid you sound right now. Something forced me to eat them so I could eat a vision or a memory. It was in the body of a person. I could feel what they was feeling in that moment. And you were there too. You looked a bit different, but I still knew it was you. It seems my palm ears were so exquisite that they rendered you intoxicated. Did you put weed in these? Worse. He put crack in them. He put crack cocaine in them, bro. I'm totally sober. And by the way, I was eating your palmiers as that person too. I asked you to share them with me, but you didn't want to. And then I got sad because you never wanted to eat them together with me. And I wonder if you sometimes get sad about it too. And Sir Knight freezes. What did you just say? Finally paying attention. And we were in a really fancy looking room that had a big purple sigil with a snake on it. There were lots of cups and herbs and bandages. Whoever I was, I seem to have been hurt. He seems completely dumbfounded. Please tell me I am the resurrected master. For a moment, you feel like he's about to lose his composure for the first time. But he doesn't. It only takes him a minute to compose himself again. You felt what that person felt in that memory. Yes. Then, as that person, where were you hurt? I don't know. I felt fine, actually. There wasn't any pain. Was that your master? So, after the amputation... There's no way. Sir Knight straightens his back. There's suddenly something intense about him. There's no way. Come with me. Now. You're very confused by all of this. Ayo. But as you follow him, you feel like this is something that's been a long time coming. No! 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 You cannot be doing this. The aura. The smell. The feeling. It's all so pleasant. So calming. Yeah! This room brings you a sort of comfort that is completely foreign to you. And familiar at the same time. Sir Knight is kneeling in front of the sword that's stuck to the floor. This is your sword. He stands up again and nods. Yes, my sword. Unable to be pulled up by anyone but my master. So that's why you can't use it? Correct. It is because in the past, I have failed as a knight. Only when my master pulls out my sword and dubs me a knight again, if they deem me fit, that is, I wield it again. Ayo, excuse me. You want your master to pull out of you? Ayo? You failed? Pull it out. Oh yeah, sure, I'll unzip my pants. Zip. The sword? Me? Yes. What if I can't do it? Then you die. No! Please don't kill me! I would not have to kill you myself. Anyone that isn't my master dies when touching this sword. Is he being serious right now? There's no way you're his master. Even if you did have that vision, you're not that person, right? That person seems to be from a different name, a different world, even. But if you refuse, Sir Knight is definitely going to kill you. Oh god, you can't win. What are you waiting for? Oh, we're gonna save? Damn, 6 save slots. Or 6 save pages. Try to pull out the sword? Let's pull out the sword. Yeah, let's King Arthur this bitch. With trembling hands, you hesitantly reach towards the sword. Why am I stroking it? Oh, you're so gonna die. Here goes nothing. Good luck, Knight Master. I'm the knight. I'm the master. You grab the sword's handle and pull out the sword. Ugh! I'm alive! I can't believe it. You're alive. As you hold the sword up triumphantly, you can't help but laugh in relief. Master. You almost killed me, you dick. Sir Knight's whole demeanor changes. He gets bent down on one knee in front of you and bows his head in respect. Master, my master, how long have I waited to kneel before you again? If you deem me worthy to remain in your service despite my past failure as a knight, then I pledge my unwavering loyalty to you once more. I shall uphold my virtues and defend you with every fiber of my being until the end of my existence. I'm Master Clock, chat. Is he making an oath to you? His voice is shaky, but his words are clear. If you do not choose to judge me unworthy of serving as your knight again, then I shall cease to exist by the hands of that same sword. For without you, my master, my existence means nothing. He's pledging his loyalty to you. He really sees you as his master now. Can't believe pulling the sword out worked. This all took an unexpected turn. But this is good. Very good, actually. This is your chance. Well, I'd say you're deserving to be my knight despite your past mistakes. You can feel Sir Knight tense up in anticipation. But there is something I want you to do first before I dub you a knight again. Anything, my master. I'm yours to command. Oh, wait. Okay, let's order him around first. Before I dub you a knight, I want to test you a bit to see if you're not rusty. Yes, master. I shall execute any command with utmost efficiency. Well, first of all, you don't have to scream every word you say. Yes, my master. My deepest apologies, master. This is awesome. Compared to how much of a bully he's been to you, this is a complete 180. Bring me a glass of water. I'm thirsty. As you wish, master. Drink up, chat. Drink up now. Mock him. Quickly leaves and comes back with a glass of water in a matter of seconds, along with some more palmiers and napkins. Oh wow, thanks, even though I didn't ask for the rest. Quenching my master's thirst isn't enough. You deserve to have any of your needs fulfilled at all times and beyond that. So he's essentially your butler. The butler. Any of your needs, huh? Okay, bend over. A dark thought creeps in your head. You wonder if you should entertain it. Oh. But as soon as your mind wanders into questionable territory, another voice interrupts you. He is a worthy knight. Be a worthy master. Huh? A voice in your head? I don't have one of those, except for the ones that tell me to kill myself. And it felt menacing, like a threat. You quickly shake it off. A bit creeped out, but it's not the strangest thing that's happened today. Real. Sir Knight stands proudly, beaming with excitement and waiting for your next command. He must be having the time of his life right now. Let's abuse the power. Let's abuse our power. You wonder how far you can take it. Probably as far as you want, considering how devoted Sir Knight is. Oh, for sure. We'll start with something simple. Do a little dance for me. As you wish, my master. Sir Knight immediately does as he's told. Can't help but laugh and clap. Gives you a theatrical bow that you do at the end of the play. Happy he could make his master laugh. For now, he's oblivious to your mocking undertones. Awesome. Now, I'm curious, do you have any weaknesses? Are you able to get hurt? Get him to suck your Excalibur. I already pulled it out of him. Out of his room. Nothing can harm me. I'm shielded by my soul, which burns brightly for you, master. The only harm that can befall me is at your hands. I'm the only one that can hurt you? Indeed, as your devoted knight, my existence, my purpose, my loyalty, they all belong to you. Think back to all the times that he's looked down on you and bullied you. You find yourself smiling. How would I even do that? Let's say you do something I disliked. How would I be able to punish you for it? I shall strive relentlessly to never disappoint or displease you, my master. However, if I ever do fail you, I will willingly accept any punishment at the edge of your sword. So the sword I'm holding is the only thing that can harm him. Is that the case until I spare him and dub him a knight? Give me the option to kill you with this sword. Are you gonna die if I just lightly cut you with it? Only if you order me to die, my master. So if I order you not to die, I could just slash and cut you with this sword however many times I like? That is correct, my master. That's just mean. You can tell Sir Knight is getting tense with the way this conversation is going, but he never dares speak up against his master. He really let you do anything to him. Didn't expect to find that thought so exciting. Him acting so demeaning towards you up until now is probably the reason why. Or at least that's what you tell yourself. And you let me do that to you because you're my super awesome loyal knight, right? Yes, my master. I belong to you. I do not get to decide what you may and may not do with me. You can't help yourself anymore and take the first swing. His belt buckle? Yeah, I noticed that too. He doesn't even flinch and takes it like a champ. If there is anything I have done to upset you, my master, I will accept any punishment you deem fit for me. He seems anxious. Not about me hurting him, but about me possibly being upset. Interesting. Give him another slash. Oh, now I'm just being mean. And this time a part of his armor breaks off and he flinches lightly. So lightly you almost missed it. Was that a flinch I saw? I deeply apologize, my master. This sword is very powerful. I don't want to hear any excuses. As my loyal knight, you should be able to take at least this much. You're right, master. I apologize, my master. The armor that broke off reveals some of the skin underneath. A light layer of smoke is around it. Is it actual skin? I'm so mean. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for it to go this far. With the tip of the sword, you slip between the rest of the broken armor plate and his skin, wanting to get it off. Sir Knight doesn't move an inch, letting you do as you please. What are you even made of? Smoke? Do you have an actual body? This mist allows me to temporarily form a vessel that looks and feels identical to that of my original body. However, I do not own a real corporeal body anymore. It perished long ago on the battlefield. It looks and feels identical to that of his original body. You find yourself smiling. It's not a well-meaning smile. Be a worthy master. It's that voice again, interrupting you. Is this supposed to make you feel bad for what you're doing? If so, it's not working. Yes, it is. That knight would have done far worse to you. But you can sense that the voice doesn't care. It doesn't care about you or anyone else that has been killed or tortured by Sir Knight. It only cares about Sir Knight himself. Shut up. I'll do what I want. As Sir Knight glanes at you with concern and confusion, you're giving him the third slash with the sword, breaking off more of his armor. This time he winces, but immediately composes himself again. I'm so sorry, my master, for whatever I've done to upset you. Take off your helmet. Oh, ayo? I believe it would be an eyesore for you, my master. I do not want to sully your vision with this shameful display under my helmet. I don't care. Take it off. The fact that he really doesn't want you to see what's underneath his helmet makes this even better. You decide if you want to make him take off the rest of the armor once you finally see what's under it. Ayo, dude? As you watch Sir Knight reach for his helmet with shaky hands, you wonder if the excitement you're feeling from all of this makes you any better than him. No. But so what if you're getting off of this? He brought this upon himself, right? Unworthy vermin. What? Intense waves of pain travel throughout your whole body, ready to destroy every single one of your senses. Your eyeballs and tongue explode first, making blood gush out and run down your face. As you scream and grasp at your face, you notice how the feeling of blood on your fingers disappears, or any sense of feeling for that matter. You can't taste the blood anymore either. The only things left are your own screams you hear, but even those disappear once your eardrums explode too. We share a bloodline, but not the deservingness to be his master. In that moment, you realize that this is your punishment for not acting like a master worthy of a knight like him. He tried to murder me, though. I thought I could finally be laid to rest, but my search continues. I shall not rest until I find a worthy successor to be my beloved knight's master. You can't feel, see, hear, taste, or smell anything. The only thing present is the voice. You have tricked me, therefore you shall die forever and ever. I curse your soul to an eternal death. With that, the voice disappears, leaving you alone and petrified in an endless cycle of dying. Bad ending, endless death, sentence for this charlatan. Oh, we died. Okay, never mind. Well, we won't abuse about. We'll just order him to leave the hotel room. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we have some Eren Yeager powers coming in there. The Attack Titan. my past self. My ancestors talking to me. I want you to vacate this hotel room so I could finish up my job as a mediator. You know what my ancestors would come? They'd be like, I hunted, gathered for years on end, struggled the worst life of my life. And you, MrClockWorks, you're playing femboy woo games for people to laugh and watch, eh? What a disgrace. I want you to vacate this hotel room so I can finish my job as a mediator. I'll only W a night outside of this room, understand? Sir Knight's whole body seems to beam with excitement as he straightens up and takes on a proud stance. You've never seen anyone this ecstatic at being ordered around here before. No, they would know. I fucking hate that. Yes, master. I shall vacate my hotel room immediately. I should be waiting for you outside. My master. He looks at you for a moment longer than necessary before he makes his way out of hotel room 004. We did it! You did it. You persuaded Sir Knight to leave his room. Purple room number 3. Persuasion successful. You may now leave the purple room. Please proceed with your job until all 4 rooms are vacant. New information sheet unlocked. Press escape and go to the gallery to view it. You leave the room and go back to the main hallway. Is he there? Oh, okay. He's not there. Well, we'll save. But let's load up. Okay, let's go back to this one. Yeah, let's go back to this. Let's refuse. There's no way I'm your master or some weird reincarnation of them or whatever it is you think might be the case. I'm definitely gonna die if I touch that sword. Huh. I suppose you are correct. My master would have never refused. Something changes inside Sir Knight. He had a flicker of hope that his long wait might be over. You crushed that hope. I have no need for lowly, disgusting vermin like yourself. Entertaining even one of you has made your stupidity and delusions rub off on me. What? No! You can tell he's very, very disappointed right now. Maybe even more at himself than you. I will not let that happen again. Crack, slam, smash, whack, wham. Ugh. Every time. Beaten to death mercilessly. Oh no, laughing at me. Oh no. I love the art though. It looks nice. Oh, stop beating me to death. Shit. Okay, let's go back to this one. Okay. We ate them last time. Let's throw them into the vent. I need to throw them into the vent. No, don't make fun of me. Throw the Palmers in the vent. Throw them into the vent. What's wrong with you? Why can't you resist them? Why do these Palmers keep calling to you? You can't resist them. You can't resist them. You can't resist them. Eat them. You can't resist anymore. Your weak-minded, puny human brain is not strong enough to against the call of the Palmers. In a matter of minutes, you down all of them like a lunatic. Oh, okay. It is the same. Okay, that's the same, actually. Okay, it's the same. Okay, let's load up. Okay. I actually think a lot of these are the same. Okay. What about this one? Yeah, this one. No, we did that. Okay, how about this one? Okay, we attacked him verbally. Okay, fine, you won fair and square. Give him an ugly fake smile. I know. Amusement turns into indifference now. He seems to get bored. What should you do now? This might be a good moment. Why wouldn't you vacate your room? He sighs. How repetitive. All you humans are the same. I do not wear Crocs. You're sick. You're sick. You're spreading lies. I wear Vans, I wear Converse, and I wear Jordans. Only amusement I get from you lowly vermins is when I get to crush you like the insects you are. Oh. Oh. He just murders us in that ending. Okay. How about this? I have direct orders from the king himself. Clear your throat and straighten your posture. I've come with direct orders from the king himself. He orders for you, his trusted and loyal knight, to vacate this room immediately. Nobody's awake. Clock the type of guy to moan at the prostate exam. But doesn't everybody? The knight doesn't seem to believe you. My doctor's really happy when I do it. You're gonna defy direct orders from the king. You're a knight. You can't do that. Sir Knight to you, vermin. Eh? I take orders from no king, only from my one and only master. So he can talk. He just didn't want to. Your master? He nods. And I certainly do not take orders from vermin such as yourself. Hey. Huh. Despite getting annoyed and you decided to calm down and not talk back, it's definitely not a good idea to start arguing with him. Alright, I wasn't sent by the king. I lied, if it wasn't obvious by now. I'm here to make you vacate your room. How bothersome. I shall smite you. No, wait. I'm sorry for lying. Ah! Ha. Oh, how I deeply yearn to hold my trusted sword again. Exercise patience. Is he talking to you or himself? I think we saw this. Oh, wait. This is a little different. A little different. Clap. Clap after hearing his touching speech. Beautiful. Shed a fake tear. I know. What the hell? Leave at once, vermin, or I shall end your pitiful existence with this gun. Ah, please don't shoot me. Shoot? He chuckles. Why do humans always speak about shooting this weapon? Throwing at you would prove even more impractical and foolish. Thinks I'm expecting him to throw the gun at me. Does he not know how a gun works? I have no interest in wasting my time in exterminating insects like you. Furthermore, this pathetic excuse of a weapon called gun is quite tedious to slay vermin like you with. So I strongly advise you to leave if you wish to avoid meeting your end by my hand. I refuse to depart from this room, and vermin such as yourself will not sway my resolve in the slightest. You breathe a sigh of relief. You didn't know you were holding when he doesn't immediately kill you. But now there's still the problem of finishing your job. Sir Knight doesn't move, waiting for you to leave the hotel room. Which you can't. Does he think you could? Oh, wait. Okay, there's actually some more stuff here. Okay, how about I stay and help you clean? Maybe trying to get his approval at first is a good way to start with someone as unapproachable and rude as him. Couldn't help but notice how your hotel room looks a tiny bit of a mess. Obviously, because a knight like yourself has better things to do than cleaning, right? Let me help you with tidying up the place. It is not a mess. Is he blind? I mean, it could be cleaner, right? Could smell better, too. Ooh. I know it smells nasty in there, chat. Coomer smell. It smells fine. It smells horrendous. Does your nose not work? You blurt that out without thinking. Seems very offended. Like you've struck a nerve. Does his nose really not work? What if he doesn't even have a nose? Sorry, I didn't mean to offend. It's obvious because a lousy and overly sensitive human like me gets uncomfortable even with the slightest change of smell or environment. Haha. He scoffs. That is correct. Your puny humans are so very picky about scent with your weak, inferior noses. Phew, saved it. What should you talk about now? That topic didn't go so well. Glance at the pile of rotten food where most of the foul smell seems to be coming from. That pile of food over there, do you make it all yourself? Correct. There's a lot of different kinds of food, especially pastries. Some are more recognizable than others because of how rotten they all are by now. Ugh. So you like cooking and baking. Do you tend to make too much food, or is that pile of food over there the ones that turned out bad? My cooking never turns out bad. He seems very offended. Again, you really need to walk on eggshells around this guy. Oh, my bad. I just was wondering why you weren't eating them. Is it not acceptable to cook simply for the joy of cooking without consuming it afterwards? Yo, another gifted sub? Yo, Pog, thank you. Another one from Anonymous Gifter? Thank you. What a badass. Dude, thanks. I really appreciate that. Isn't that the whole point of making food? It's weird how defensive he's getting over this. Either way, you'll have to change the subject a second time. You're right, and I'm sure your food tastes delicious. If you choose to eat it, of course. Huh. Of course it does. Finally, a positive reaction, for his standards at least. I would definitely taste your food. In fact, I'd be honored to help not let such good food go to waste. Time to put your skills in kissing ass to good use. Yeah, let me in there. Let me brown nose it, boys. Indeed, you are correct. It would certainly be a waste. Picks up some of the rotten food and hands it to you. Eat up. You can't tell what he just gave you. It's rotten beyond recognition. And the smell. At this point, is there anyone unsubbed? Yeah, some people. But yeah, we get a lot of gifted subs on this channel. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys gift me subs like crazy. Like, I'm not popular at all, and I get gifted so many subs, like, and I'm just playing games. I really appreciate it. You know, you don't have to do it. If it makes you, like, I know that's not what you want to hear. It's awesome that you did it. Thank you so much. I'll put it to use. It all goes back into my PC, games to buy for stream, art for videos, art, like Pngtuber art, more emotes, more stuff like that. It usually just goes towards that. But you guys don't have to. Like, I do make some money on YouTube, and I do make some money on Twitch through ads too. YouTube makes a lot more through ads. I really do appreciate the support, though. It's really nice of you guys. Sorry, this is just a little aside from YouTube. Sorry, I had to say it. YouTube, you guys are awesome too. Don't worry about it. Wow, thank you so much, Sir Knight. Don't eat the rotting garbage. And like, what is that exactly? Palmer's. This used to be a Palmer's? If you actually eat this, you might just die. Can you maybe, make fresh ones? This is perfectly edible. All of my culinary creations are. Eat up. But You persist in your continuous complaining. The scent in my room, the clutter on my floor, the freshness of my culinary creations. Despite my generosity in offering you the opportunity to taste my food, a privilege I've never extended to a human before. It is greatly disappointing to witness your lack of respect for the benevolence I am giving to an irritating, insignificant insect like yourself. You just stand there dumbfounded. Eat up. Oh shit, he seems pissed. Will he hurt you or worse, kill you if you don't eat his rotten food? I want to put his meat in my mouth. Oh, but if you do eat it, you might just die from food poisoning. Are you sure? Are you gonna die either way? Eat the rotten alleged palmers? Yes. Down it like a champ. Take a deep breath and down it all like a champ. Don't puke, don't puke. Well, what are your thoughts on my delicious palmiers, puny human? Don't puke, don't puke, don't puke, don't puke, don't puke, don't puke. You heave and puke all the rotten food out again. Your stomach absolutely refuses to deal with whatever putrid stuff you were forcing into it. Oh no. Sorry. Naturally, you would vomit it all out again. It is rotten beyond recognition, and humans have such weak and feeble stomachs after all. That asshole! You, Huh. I suppose you have proven to be a tad less pathetic than the puny humans before you. Is that supposed to be a compliment? He's happy that I ate it all in one bite? You have asked for my privilege of tasting my freshly baked palmiers. I suppose you may get that privilege granted. Really? Oh, thanks! He scoffs as you thank him, seemingly getting uncomfortable all of a sudden. Do not think I am baking them specifically for a puny human like you. I had already planned on baking fresh palmiers today anyways. Jeez. And you shall assist me, understood, puny human? Wasn't a question but an order. Being forced to bake with him sounds pretty non-threatening. He nods. So, okay, this looks like it's the same. So actually... Okay, I'm gonna load up, because I think this is the same, actually. So let's load up, and let's refuse. You don't want to die. I can't eat this. Give up. You've never had anything this repulsive in your hand, let alone having to eat it. Dying of poisoning from this stuff feels like such a dumb way to die. Not willing to endure even a modicum of suffering. So he knows how disgusting it is. Of course he does. Or why do I have to do this in the first place? His demeanor seems to change, as if he's looking down on you even more, if that was even possible. He chuckles. Pain and suffering are inevitable aspects of life. If you cannot even endure voluntarily suffering, how can you hope to withstand involuntary suffering, the one you cannot choose to run away from? Is he being serious right now? How is eating his rotten food gonna make you toughen up? Well, I'd rather not if I don't have to. He chuckles. Pathetic. Words of a coward, fitting for a vermin such as yourself. Hey! You can act like this is a test of courage and all you want, but it's obvious you just enjoy bullying me. Ha! You are correct. You get a bad feeling. I will take great pleasure in cracking you open. Leave my butt alone! Slowly. Very slowly. Oh! Vermin such as yourself display weakness and cowardice by continuously running away from hardships. A true soldier confronts these hardships head on. I'm not a soldier, though, and I don't want to be one. You just want to live a peaceful life, free from debt, stress, and especially the pressure of trying not to die. Hey, yo. Suddenly a sharp blow to your stomach knocks the air out of you and sends you crashing to the ground. You wheeze in pain as you try to get up again, but Sir Knight keeps you pinned down. Oh. Why? He scoffs. Just as I started entertaining the possibility of a vermin like you catching my interest, you disappoint. You prove to be no different from the others. Simply pathetic. You squirm and struggle, earning another punch from Sir Knight. Pow! Gives you a blow to the face, busting your lip open. Cease your squirming. Presses his thumb against your freshly busted lip, drawing more blood and opening the wound more. Oh, ow, 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 it hurts. I'll eat your food, okay? He chuckles. Foolish vermin, forcing me to dirty my armor with your lowly, inferior blood. After this, I will have to repeat the tedious task of cleaning it again. How bothersome. He laughs, clearly not finding this situation bothersome at all. Hey, he's kind of kinky with it. You are obviously enjoying this. Don't act annoyed. You're obviously enjoying this, you weirdo. Huh. Doesn't disagree with you and gets ready to deliver another brutal strike. Your fear turns into anger, adrenaline coursing through you. Beat me up all you want. This is still better than eating those disgusting rotten palm ears of yours. Oh, is that so? Delivers another blow, this time aiming straight for the gut. You groan in pain as the air gets knocked out of you again. Wow, this feels so awesome compared to eating your pile of shit food. Chuckles again, seemingly enjoying himself more and more. This time he delivers a forceful kick to the side of your stomach. Ah! Stitches on the side of your stomach open, making you bleed through your clothes. Wait, why do I have stitches? You curse and scream, unable to control yourself as the pain shoots through your body like wildfire. It appears I have discovered a weak point of yours, puny human. Great, your stitches opened again, and all because of that sadistic piece of shit Knight. He zeroes in on your open wound to drive his fingers in deep, causing a sharp wave of pain to shoot through your body. Don't finger my hole, dude. What? No! Ah! So, do you still prefer this over enjoying my delicious palm ears? Yes. Giga Chad? Yes. You grit your teeth and suppress your sobs and screams as best as you can. You refuse to let this asshole make you beg for mercy. Yes! so much better. Really? Digs his fingers in deeper. Oh, God. Fuck you with your dusty carpet and goofy looking helmet. You look dumb as fuck. Why, you little... Gets ready to strike against your open wound again. Still better. Really, you prefer bleeding out and dying a pathetic and painful death over eating my palm ears I so graciously offered you. Yes, 1-1. 'Tis but a scratch. That was badass. The pain and adrenaline are making you go insane. Is it now? Yes. And my food would still be worse than this. Yes, it would. Very well then. Eat up. Huh? Eat up, vermin. What? Is he seriously telling you to eat the rotten palmers again? As you try to get up, another wave of unbearable pain shoots through your body. You stay hunched over. There's no way you'll be able to get up in your current state. Ha! Huh. For now, I shall make an exception and grant mercy. Be grateful, vermin. For this is the first and only time I shall grant any amount of mercy to an inferior human like yourself, like you. I understood that, right? I think we all did, right? Steps closer, making you incredibly anxious about what he'll do to you next. No, please, what are you? Actually, I guess a lot of the Zoomers don't know. Monty Python, baby. 'Tis but a scratch. 'Tis but a flesh wound. No, please, what are you? Ooh, he's stinky. Bro, stinky. Then suddenly, you see smoke coming out from under his helmet. What the? At first, you're terrified and confused, thinking he's about to continue torturing you. But as the smoke envelops you, it doesn't hurt or feel uncomfortable at all. Compared to what you just had to endure, this feels like heaven. Feel a soothing surge of energy course through your body and caressing your skin. Before you know it, the pain gradually starts to disappear. Why can't it be me? What? Ghost? Oh. The smoke seems to be able to change, becoming thicker and more solid where it's needed to heal you. Gently slips into your wounds, making you jump in a panic at first, but to your surprise, it doesn't cause any discomfort at all. You start to heal bit by bit. Even that nasty bleeding gash in your stomach begins to close up. At some point, the sensations change from merely easing the pain to feeling really good. What is this? But just as you're starting to enjoy the smoke swirling around and inside your body, it starts retreating. You hold back a disappointed groan. Ugh. No, I didn't. These powers have been graciously bestowed upon me by divine authority as a token of recognition of my unyielding loyalty to my master. It surpassed that of any ordinary mortal knight. Yo, another gifted sub for Mikey? Yo, Big, thank you so much. Bro, who's gifting these subs? Oh my god. Anonymous gifter strikes. Is it really just Inoxius? No, if it's Inoxius, I'd laugh so hard. Because Inoxius is already my sugar daddy. That's crazy. No, I don't want to. If it's not him, I don't want to steal the spotlights. Anonymous gifter, thank you. I'm sure Mikey appreciates the no ads. These powers have been... Okay, it surpassed that of any ordinary mortal knight. Now, back to the matter at hand, vermin. Right, Sir Knight healed you so you could finish eating his stupid rotten palmiers. Good God, he won't let that go no matter what, huh? Well, despite what you were yelling at him during a moment of rage, you lied, of course. Eating disgusting rotten food is definitely better than getting beat up by that sadist of a knight. Still refuse. So you heal me just to continue force feeding me your rotten food? Correct. What's wrong with you? Is doing this getting you off or something? He scoffs. Here I believed you to be the first human that might prove intriguing, but alas, I have misjudged you. What a regrettable waste of my time. Crack, slam, smash, whack, wham. Okay, it's just immediately death. It's just immediate death if you don't eat them. Okay. And if I do, compared to the brutality you just managed to endure, this is nothing. Oh, is this just the same? Don't puke, don't puke. Okay, this is the same. Oh, God. Okay, okay. It is the same. So let's load back to, let's try this. Let's scream in terror. Find yourself unable to suppress the rising panic inside you. Ooh, can I get a stretch check and a hydrate too? Oh my God, we've been streaming for so long, I didn't even realize. Oh my God, actually, we've been streaming for so long, I didn't even realize. Okay, you find yourself unable to suppress the rising panic inside you as tears start welling up in your eyes from all the pain and fear. Take a sip of water. Cough. But please, it hurts. He twists your arm. Ah! Oh God! But please don't kill me. He starts sobbing. I love that he snorts. Your screams and tears only seem to further fuel his perverted enjoyment of your suffering. How disheartening to see my skills and expertise in combat wasted in such a useless manner. He complains, clearly enjoying abusing his power on somebody as helpless as you. Furthermore, a waste of my precious time too. Complains again, obviously prolonging your suffering unnecessarily long. He finally twists your arm enough to make a bone crack. Oh, God! You scream in agony and trash around. The pain is excruciating, twitching like an insect. You wish he would have just shot and killed you with his gun, or even bludgeoned you to death with it. Just anything less agonizing than this torture. Your vision goes black as each of his blows rain down on your fragile human body. The immense pain drowns out everything but the sickening sound of breaking bones and your own screams. Thud! Your body, limp and mangled, falls to the floor. As you take your last breaths, you feel relieved that this assault is finally over. Death seems like a blessing compared to this. Last thing you hear before you die is a sadistic chuckle. Bad ending. Crushed like an insect. Okay, I do believe that's it, right? Yeah, I think that's actually it. I think that is, I think that's it, chat. I think that's it for Monster X Mediator's 4th room, okay? So thank you so much for watching. If there is more, it's probably just a few dialogue options here and there, but I think we got all the endings that we could get from it, so I'm pretty happy with that. Thank you so much for watching. If you didn't see Monster X Mediator, the first part, I'll leave a link to it in the description below, and to the game page, obviously, as usual. And I'll leave, and at the end of the page, and probably in the card at the top right throughout the entire video, I'll leave a link to the last one. If you want to see more visual novels just like this, though, weird, quirky, funny, romantic, horror visual novels, anything really. We play it all. Same with horror games and just indie games in general. Make sure you subscribe to MrClockWorks. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. You're awesome. To all my current subscribers and all my friends, fans, whatever. You guys are awesome. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you next time. This has been Clock. Peace out.